In this video, we're going to look at how we set up Google Drive, from the installation, setting it up for our class use, adding our class folder,
and how to quickly access the folder on your PC.
And we'll look at where you go to add it to Canvas so you can use Google Drive to quickly upload your photos to your Canvas assignments. To install Google Drive and add the class folder to your Google Drive, make sure you're doing this in Chrome. And before you get started on this, make sure that you're actually signed in on Google Chrome to your HSU account. If you're not signed into your HSU account and you click on the link to add the class folder to your Google Drive, it's not going to let you do it. The restrictions are set that only people with a link from HSU can add that folder to their drive. The next step is to open Canvas and navigate to the pre-flight check module. In that module, you'll see Install Google Drive App and Add the Class Folder. Click on that file. It'll open up some instructions which you can read, but click on the Google file stream, Download Next.
Since you're on a PC, click on the link to download for Windows. That's going to download the install for the Google Drive app. When the download completes, run the installer for Google Drive to install the app on your PC.
Once you have the Google Drive app installed on your computer, you'll need to go back into Canvas and go back into the Install Google Drive app and Add the Class Folder file, and just click on the link that says JMC 134 Class Drive. That's going to load up and take you over to the folder. Once you've done that, it should automatically show up in the folders that say Shared with Me. Now, this is not an actual shared drive because I didn't create a Google Drive for this class. I actually just created a folder. So to find it, you'll click on Shared with Me and then make sure that you see JMC 134 Spring 2021 in that tab that says Shared with Me.
Next, we're going to pin our class folder in Google Drive to our File Explorer. This will allow us to quickly access the class folder without having to navigate through the Google Drive. Start by right-clicking on the File Explorer and go up to where it says Google Drive File Stream and click on that. Next, click on My Drive, and it should pull up all of the files you have on your Google Drive. This part will be a little different for all of you depending on what folders you actually have in your Google Drive and how many files you have. Scroll down until you find the class folder that says JMC 134 Spring 2021. Once you find that, we're going to drag it down and pin it. Now, in my Google Drive folder, I actually have it up here in my O1 classes. So I'm going to grab this folder that says JMC Spring 2021, and I'm going to click and drag it down and pin it to File Explorer. So now anytime I want to quickly access our class folder, all I would need to do is go to my File Explorer, right-click, and scroll up to the class folder. This way I can quickly drag assignments into the appropriate folder, and it'll be much faster than uploading through the browser. For example, if I wanted to go into classwork and upload this workload folder, I simply drag it from my desktop and copy it to the folder. You'll notice there's an icon in the folder that has two arrows and a spinning circle. That's letting me know that it's currently uploading. As soon as I see that cloud icon appear, that means that my file's been uploaded.
I just want to reinforce with a real-time demo how much faster it is to use the Google Drive app and your Finder versus doing it through a web browser like Chrome. I'm going to start by beginning and downloading Chrome of a folder that's 612 megabytes. I'm going to right-click on the folder and click Download. Now I'll go into my Google Drive shortcut that I created, go to Downloads, and I'm going to drag this download demo folder to my desktop. And we'll watch and see how much faster it is. It says about 10 seconds, but it's a pretty big file, so it's going to take a little bit longer than that. But you can see the folder is almost downloaded, and Chrome hasn't even finished zipping the file to begin the download. I couldn't even finish that sentence before the download demo folder completed through the Finder operation using the Google Drive app. Now, if I really wanted to drive the point home, I could have made you sit there and wait the additional 42 seconds that it took for Chrome to finish zipping the file. That's without even downloading it. Now that it's zipped, just take a look at how long it says it's going to take to download. I also want to let you know, I have a 150 megabit download connection at my studio. So as fast as it's downloading now, probably not going to be that fast for you. I think this really reinforces the point that dragging that folder using the Google Chrome app is much faster than using the browser. The last step is to make sure that you add Google Drive to your canvas. It's over on the left-hand side near the bottom of the screen. Click on Google Drive, and it'll take a second to load. Now, I've already signed my Google Drive in. What you're going to do is click on that tab if you haven't done it, sign in with your HSU credentials, and it'll load your Google Drive. Now, let's just say that you had an assignment due, and you went to your class folder in this Google Drive. You can quickly get to where the photo assignments is, go into a folder, find your name, and use that to upload your best JPEG image to your Canvas assignment. I'm hoping this helps you understand why it's important to actually use the Google Drive app versus using just the web browser. It will really speed up your workflow and help you get things done more efficiently.